So, good morning everyone. Good morning to you, mom. So, this is my assigned topic, the chapter 6, new product planning. So, bag-o nga mga product nga imong gipamplano. Puhon. There are 6 categories of new product planning. The first one is new to the world of products. New to the world of products is sa mga new product concepts and new products that from a totally new market. So, mga bag-o nga mga concept, mga bag-o nga mga product na na-form totally in the new market. So, mga bag-o nga mga product o mga concept nga imong gi-produce or gihimo sa atong kalibutan. So, mga plano nimo ba mga kanang mga unsa pa iyon ganahan ko nga mag kanang gama og kanang product or kanang kuan nga kanang bag-o pa sa kanang mga tao, di ba? Og bag-o sa mga tao mo nay mas patok sa mga tao. Then next is new product line. So new product line is a new product that for the first time let a company enter a proven market. So a new product line is it is essentially a group of related products that a company introduces to the market. It is like adding a new chapter to their existing product catalog, offering something fresh and different to their customers. Think of it as a set of options with a broader product category. So, ang product lines is maggama ka og new product, new chapter sa existing product sa labi na sa mga offerings niya different sa consumers. Then it expanded the product portfolio. A new product line allows a company to broaden its product offerings, appealing to a wider customer base and reaching into a new world into the market segment. So mao na ang kanang new product lines. New product lines, how it works? Unsaon paggana sa new product line? So it works by the market research. Companies conduct through market research to identify gaps, opportunities, and unmet needs in the market. So, maghuna-huna ka og kanang kuan ba kay kanang mabayan ni ang mag-burden sa katong kuan mo ang imong product. Then mo na magamit ka anig market research because of maka-identify ka sa mga gap, opportunities, and unmet needs in the market. Then another is kanang product development, branding and marketing, and launch and promotion. So mao na ang mga pinaagi para ma-work ang new product line. So example ani sa Apple iPhone sale line, this line offers a more affordable iPhone option with features similar to flagship models targeted to budget-conscious consumers. So, ang kaning mga iPhone, mao ni pareha ra kuno ni siya sa flagship models. But in kanang kuan na kanang pareha kuno features sa kanang flagship models. Pero mas nindot ang offer sa iPhone. Ingan ba murag bag kanang tungod sa gibag-on nimo nga kanang kuan imuhang gipalawak pa or gipa-burden pa nimo imong product kay para ma-attract sa mga more customers. Then in essence, new product lines are strategic approach for companies to grow, innovate, and stay relevant in a dynamic market. Next is additions to existing product line. So, a new product that supplement well-known product line. So, mo ni ingon nga kanang addition to existing product line. Imuhang gipun-an ang idea or imuhang gipun-an og mga concept or ideas ang existing product. Additional to existing product lines are the essentially new product that a company introduces within an already established product category. They are not entirely new concept but rather variation, or extension of existing offerings, aiming to expand the company reach within a similar market. Think of it as adding new chapter to an existing story, expanding the narrative while remaining within the same theme. So, ang example ano na niya is kanang sa story. O mabase sa story, mahatag na ka og new chapter to the existing story. Then gi-expand pa nimo ang imong gihimo nga new chapter. Panang while ang ihang theme ba or iyang ipasabot sa story is the same ra gihapon. Mao pa na sa kanang magama ka og product. The same ra. Yes, kanang example kanang magama ka og kanang milk tea. Magama ka og milk tea din. Maghuna-huna ka mga additional ideas or concept about that kanang product. Then imuhang gituman tong mga kanang mga addition nimo or mga addition product addition concept nimo nga ginahuna or idea imong gidugang or gi-addition nimo sa imong existing product. Mas ninindot pa ang imong product pero mas ninindot imong product but the same ra gihapon ang iyang theme which is the kanang which is the kanang kuan ra gihapon imong kanang milk tea nga na ra gihapon ba imo ra bang gipun-an mo masabot raman bitaw no. Then next is number 4, improvements and revision of existing products. So improvements and revision of existing product is a new product that deliver upgraded performance or greater perceived value and replace current product. So, ang improvement and revision of existing product is a mga bag-o nga product nga di-deliver upgraded performance or greater perceived value and replace current product. So, example ani niya kay kanang mga Android. Kanang mga Android na phone is kanang mga daan bitaw na mga daan na nga mga kuan kanang cellphone then or smartphone then tungod sa naay kanang new product planning gihatagan og improvement or revision ang existing product. The same sila nga phone but lain nilang brand. Then gi-replace current product. So ni-deliver na ni gawas na ang iPhone nga upgraded performance or greater perceived value na. Kay ila namang gi-improve kay tungod sa ka-demand sa mga tao sig demand gamao ni gusto mahitabo. Then gi-improve sa mga manufacturer ilahang mga kanang products para kanang kuan ba ma-meet nila ang expectation or ma-meet nila ang kanang kuan sa demand sa customer kay ang customer kita mo monggoy magkuan nga ninangtan hindi to mga features kanang dugay malubat something nito camera then mo na tungod sa kanang atong demand din maghuna na ang mga manufacturer why not nga maghimo ta og new product but the same gihapon phone pero atong ilisan napagyapon ang Android but anang daghan na ang naganahan sa iPhone kay upgraded naman ihang mga features nindot yung mga features niyang cam moy na kanindot sa kanang iPhone. Then next is 5, repositioning represents products that are targeted to a new market or market segment. So ang repositioning in the product planning refers to changing the way a product is perceived in market by its target audience. So, imong gi-change ang way sa product nga is perceived in the market by its target audience. It's about shifting the product image. So, imong gi-shift ang product image, positioning, or target market to achieve a new goal like attracting different customer base, competitive in a new market segment, or addressing evolving customer needs. Think of it as a given well-known product, a fresh makeover, updating its appeal and relevance to a new audience. So kanang example ani kay kanang kuan kanang ang imuhang kuan kanang ang imuhang milk teahan, di ba na kay milk teahan niya kanang dili kaayo siya kanang kuan kay tungod kay murag ang imuhang mga color sa milk tea kanang wan murag di way buhay kuan baka nang mo mga pintura nimo sa gawas, then ang imuhang bali ang imuhang theme ba sa imuhang kanang milk teahan is kanang mura bitag laay nga walang murag way gana way grasya sa imuhang product. Din tungod sa kanang new planning process sa pag-adapt nimo ana ni adapt ka og repositioning imong gi-change ang imuhang kanang kuan ba imuhang kanang kanang pag-color sa imuhang gawas niya pag-arrange sa mga kuan mura na siya naibuhay. Din the more nga imuhang gingana ang imuhang pamaagi, the more pud nga kanang maka-attract ka og mga kanang tao, mga attract ka mga kanang kuan kanang mga tao nga wa unta nakapalit sa una pero nakapalit na mga new kuan na sila mga new customer tungod atong imong repositioning nga naghimo sa imong company or sa imong business ginansya ka, naka-profit ka, then naka-attract po kag mga kanang customer. Mao na ang repositioning. Nasabda naman tali. In essence, repositioning is a strategic approach for companies to adapt to a market changes, enhance their brand image, and reach new customers. It requires carefully planning, execution, and communication to effectively shift the product's perception and achieve desired result. So, mao na ang repositioning. The last category is cost reduction. Cost reduction is a new product that delivers the same performance at lower cost. Ang cost reduction in product planning involve finding ways to lower the overall cost of the producing and delivering a product without compromising its quality or functionality. It's a crucial aspect of maintaining profitability, staying competitive, and making products accessible to a wider market. Think of it as optimizing the product process, streamlining operation, and finding cost-effective alternative without sacrificing the product core value. So, kanang mga product nga the same ang performance sa product ba i-deliver pero sa lower na cost kanang barato na ba siya like kanang sabi example ha example kanang maggama ka nakaygamon nga product nya the same ra sa performance sa uban nga product, then ang imuha tungod kay naka kon ba maggama ka og kanang kuan kanang unsay nga ana kanang sapatos unya na may mga kuan bitaw uban nga mga lugar or laing lugar o bansa dito sa laing mga country kanang mo kuan ka dito mo export ka dito mga barato ra mga feeders nga gamiton sa imuhang kanang mga feeders nga gamiton sa imong sapatos magkuha ka dito nya kanang imong delivery nas gamay ra kay kanang barato ra dito ang currency nila nga na ba mangita kag mga ideya nga mga mas barato ra ang imuhang magasto kay para makahimo og kanang lower cost nga capable ra pod sa imong customer nga baligyan kay lain mo sad og grabe mahal na what mo palit isa ba dai mo palit tao nga kanang the same ra ang quality nila but kanang mahal siya nya kay sa barato ani niya ari dito sa barato din mao nang kinahanglan ni nato ikuan kay i-adapt sa ato ang kanang business kay para kanang mas madaghan nga ato ang customer kay ang customer ron wise na mangita nagbarato but the same quality or performance sa product. Mao na bisan ako gani mangita ko kanang manganbasa ko. O the same, pareha raman niyo, barato raman ni. Dito na kung pa sa barato. Kay pareha raman sila. So, mo na ang cost reduction. Cost reduction is a vital element of the product planning that allows companies to maintain profitability, remain competitive, and make their products accessible to a wider market. By carefully considering various aspects of the production process, companies can find cost-effective solutions without compromising product quality or functionality. So, this is the kanang new product planning. The sixth category. So, let's proceed to a new product planning process. Mga bag-o nga product nga giplano nga naay mga proseso. Yes, there is a mga process para maka-achieve ka og successful business. First is idea generation or idea formulation. New product planning usually start with a great idea. Limited ideas created at this stage are good enough to be commercially viable. So, idea generation is mag-generate ka og ideas sa imuhang product planning. Ang masag product wa kay idea, wa kay something nga idea nga sa imuhang product, di ba na then limited ra imong idea ani kay because kanang dili pa man ni siya kinaunhan pa man nimo. Limited mo pa na ay kanira sa ang uhang planohon kay murag kani pa yung kuan ka nang wala pa ko nasugod pala ko na ako ano sakto ba ni yung idea ana kung mahibaw na nimo diha na makakuan na ka launch na og kanang bag-o nga product maka kuan wa ma-identify nimo imong idea is sakto ba or di mo na idea generation. Idea generation or idea formulation in product planning is the critical first step in innovation process. It's about brainstorming, exploring, and developing new product concepts that address market needs, solve problems, and create new opportunities. Think of it as the spark that ignites the creation of something new and valuable. Then, in essence, idea generation is the foundation of the product innovation. It involves a combination of market research, creative thinking, and strategic evaluation to identify promising concepts that can be further developed into successful products. So, kinahanglan jud ka mag-generate og mga ideas para sa imuhang product nga himuon. Or yes. Then, next is screening the idea. Screening the idea is the key purpose of screening is to let go of those ideas which are not inconsistent with the product policy of the company. So, mga dili na mga gamit ng mga ideas ato nang ipang labay na. Let go na sila. Then, the product ideas are anticipated to be compromising and will give satisfaction for customer as well as profitability, a good market share, and a worthy image of the company. So, screening the idea. Idea screening is the crucial steps in the product development process, acting as a filter to separate promising concepts from those that are less likely to succeed. So, ang screening the idea good imong ilahi ang di ba nagkanda ka og kanang first is nagkanda ka og mga idea, generate ka og mga idea. Second is screening the idea. Katong imong ipanghimo nga may idea, imo tong kuan nga kaning idea is kanang kuan ni kanang compromising ni or promising ni mga idea makatabang ni nako. Kani nga mga idea is like less likely to succeed ni di maayo sa company na. Di ba maka-generate ka or maka-screen ka sa mga idea nga paghihimo. It's about evaluating ideas against a set of criteria, using data analysis to make informed decision about which ideas to pursue and which to discard. So, the purpose of idea screening is screening reduce risk. So, maka-reduce kuno ni siya og risk. It helps minimize the risk of investing time and resources in ideas that are unlikely to be successful in the market. Mga dili maayo or dili kana dili ganahan nga mga or way lami nga mga idea nga way lami pud sa imong business. By identifying and eliminating unfeasible or unprofitable ideas early on, companies can focus their effort and concept with higher potential. So, kinaog na aning screening the idea unya imo haning gi-adapt sa imong business. Make sure na jud ko ana nga mas successful imong hang idea nga imong himuon. Kay imo namang gitan-aw og kani nga mga idea is kani di ba ni makahatag og sige ra kog kuan gani kanang spend og time, spend of resources, sige ra kog kuan kas na kaayo. Nya uday kakabaw nga ng idea is kanang kuan ba kanang nakagamit man na siya o wa. Then kanang nimo mo po advantage niya kay makabaw na gani nimo din makakandak na ka og kanang great idea nga kanang makanindot sa imuhang kuan company. Then there are kanang techniques for idea screening. So I have 3 but I will give one na lang. SWOT analysis. Kailan naman na yung SWOT analysis? Strength, weaknesses, opportunity, and threats. Mo nang analysis. Unsay mga strength, unsay mga weaknesses sa katong ideas kay imong gipanghimo. Then unsay mga opportunities sa imong idea, unsay mga opportunity nga moabot sa idea nga imong gihimo, unsay mga threats sa imong idea nga gipanghimo. Mo nang gamitan nimo SWOT analysis kay para ma-identify nimo unsa na siya, strength, weakness ba na siya, opportunity ba na siya, or threats ba na siya. That's why we need to screen nga idea nga atong gipang-formulate kay para ma-identify nato strength ba na siya, weak ba na siya, weakness ba na siya, kanang opportunity ba na siya, or kanang threats sa ato ang business. So, in conclusion, idea screening is a vital part of the product development process. By carefully evaluating ideas and focusing on those with the highest potential, companies can increase their chances of success, reduce risk, and allocate resources efficiently. The goal is not just to generate ideas, but to select the right ones for the business and nurture them into successful product or services. So, importante yun siya. Next is concept testing. Concept testing is the product concept itself is being tested, or whether the potential customers understand the product idea, whether they are interested toward the idea, whether they truly need such a product, and whether they will test a product it is made accessible to them. So, ni-test ka sa imuhang product concept nga gihimo. Then, nangutan na ka o sa mga customers og maayo ba na imuhang kanang idea, then kanang usay idea nimo anang haong business, ana ba? Then, concept testing is a research method used to evaluate the appeal and potential success of a new product, service, features, or marketing campaign before it is fully developed and launched. It involves presenting early version of concept of this idea to a representative sample of potential customers and gathering their feedback. The goal of concept testing is to gain insight into customer references, identify potential issues or areas for improvement, and assess the overall viability of the concept. By getting feedback early in the development process, companies can make informed decision about whether to proceed with an idea, refine it, and abandon it altogether. So, sa tabang sa kanang feedback, kanang customer's feedback, we can sa kwan pa kanang sa di pa ka magtukod nag-test pa ka sa imuhang mga concept nga gipanghimo, mga ideas nga gipanghimo, imuhang nang gi-screening. Kung naka-screening, imo na lang gi-concept, sakto ba na siya, imo kuan og maayo ba na siya sa mga katawo nga imo, sa katong imong gihimo nga mga ideya. Kung tagaan kanila og sawa pa ha, sa di pa nimo, early pa. Then sa kanang og kanang kuan ba na, kanang daghan ba unsay mga insights sa mga customer, then unsay mga or preferences, mga issues or area sa katong imuhang nga kinahanglan pa nimong i-improve, then the overall variety of the concept. So maayo ba na imong concept nga gihimo or di? By getting feedback early in the development process, company kuno informed decision about whether to proceed an idea, refine it, or abandon it altogether. So, makaibaw na ang mga company kung ipadayon or makaibaw na ta kung ipadayon ba ni nato ang concept na gihimo or di, tungod kay nakagather naman kag mga preferences or ideas or feedback sa mga customers. Then example, kanang imagine a company is develop a type of coffee maker that uses unique brewing method. To test the concept, they could create a simple mock-up or description of the coffee maker and its features. They could then present this concept to a group of coffee enthusiasts and ask them questions like, how appealing is this coffee maker to you? What are the key features that you find most attractive? Would you be willing to purchase this coffee maker? What price would you be willing to pay for it? So, mo na yung mga pangutana nga imong kwan kay para na kay mga idea sa imuhang concept nga gihimo. Then, by analyzing the responses, the company could gain insight into the concept appeal, identify the potential customer concerns, and make adjustment to the design or features before investing further in development. So, normal siya. Then remember, concept testing is just one step in the product development process. It's important to combine it with other research methods such as market research and customer feedback to get a comprehensive understanding to our market and consumers' needs. So, mauna. Next is business analysis and market analysis. Nung naglibog jud ko niya kinaunhan kay pareha ba ni sila kay or man business o market? Lahi ra mao tong akong research ni siya. The same sila nga analysis but different ang definition nila. Sa this stage is of distinct significance is the new product development process. Numerous important decisions about the project are taken on basis on the analysis completed at this stage. So business analysis and market analysis are intertwined disciplines that are essential for any organizational success. While they might seem similar, they have distinct focuses and objectives. So business analysis focus on understanding the internal working of an environment of an organization, its processes, system, and operation. Iyang objective is to identify areas for improvement, recommended solution to a business problem, and facilitate change to achieve strategic goal. So, while sa market analysis is focused on understanding the external environment in which an organization operates, including its target market, competitors, and industry trends. Objective, identify the opportunities and threats, assess market potential, and develop strategic to gain a competitive advancement. So, si business analysis ko no is the internal working of an organization. So, ang trabaho sa sud sa business din ang kanang market analysis is di kanang external environment in which an organization operates. So, sa gawas sa environments of an organization nga nag-operates. Then, iyang objective is identify, operates, and threats. Mao na yung objective niya. So, relationship between market analysis and business analysis. Complementary business analysis and market analysis ay complementary discipline that work together to inform strategic decision making. In data sharing, insight from market analysis can inform business analysis by providing content about customers' needs and competitive pressures. Then strategic alignment. Business analysis help ensure that solutions are aligned with the organization's strategic goals, while market analysis provide insight about the external environment and potential opportunities. Di ba masabtan naman nato no nga kani si business analysis o si market analysis makatabang ni sila but different ang ilahang mga focus and objectives. So by understanding the differences and connections between business analysis and market analysis, organization can gain a comprehensive view of their internal and external environments, leading to more effective strategies and improved outcome. So next is mao to ang business analysis and market analysis. Next is product development. Product development is the idea on paper is transformed into product. The product is shaped based on the needs and desire of the buyers. Product develops into the introduction of new products in the present market. So, ang product development is the idea on paper. So, nagsuwat siya, example, nagsuwat siya or di nag-sketch siya og robot. Kay mo lagi ni kanang technology. Nag-sketch siya og robot. Tungod sa kanang mga scientist na-transform ang robot into wala na siya sa papel. Kanang tinuod na jud nga robot into the product or na-sketch ra ka og kanang product nimo or kanang nagplano ra ka og mga product nimo but napagawas nimo wala na sa drawing but na sa kanang imong product nabaligyan imong product. This stage involved translating the product concept into tangible product. So, makita na diha ang imuhang product nga wala na nimo gisuwat. Wala na nimo giplano-plano imo nang gi-develop ang imong product nga gihimo. Mao na. Then it includes detailed design specification, engineering drawings, prototyping, and testing. The goal is to create functional and reliable product that meets the design criteria and user expectation. Next is test marketing. Last na niha test marketing. Last na ni sa new product planning process. Last is the test marketing. Test marketing is done through the trial and error method when a product is presented commercially into the market. These tests are planned and directed in carefully choosing geographical areas by marketing the new product. Test marketing is a critical stage in the product development process, allowing a business to gauge consumer response to a new product or marketing campaign before launching into the wider scale. It involves controlling experiment where the product or campaign is released to a limited, carefully selected target market. This allows companies to gather valuable feedback, refine strategies, and minimize the risk of a full-scale launch failure. So, the benefit of the test marketing is it reduces risk. Test marketing helps minimize the risk of launching a product that may not resonate with the target audience. It allows businesses to identify potential flaws and refine the product and adjust marketing strategies before committing significant resources to a full-scale launch. Then, example ani kay ang Coca-Cola partner with Grofers, a grocery delivery app to test the market. Look, kanang example ani is done through trial and error method where a product is presented commercially through the market. So, kanang magama ka og product, then imong i-test na siya sa market. Unsa ba ni siya? Maayo ba ni sa ila or di ba maayo? Then imo harang i-select tong kana bitaw dili mo kanang kuan ni mo criticize nimo grabe or way feedback nimo ba kanang mangita ka og limited ra imong itesan kay kanang og daghan imo nang gi full scale na jud ay imong pag divide na jud ay imong pag wanya tilaw-tilaw test pa man na trial and error og sakto ba na imong gama nga product or di imo pang gibaligi ko ba og sa kuan gipatilaw pa nimo ang uban kay para og makuha na nila matilawan then og nindot okay ang ilang feedback then you can wider your product makakuha na maapil lang mga uban. Risk of test marketing. Kung wala ka nag-conduct of test marketing, you can have the risk. First is damage your reputation. If the product or campaign perform poorly in the test market, it could damage the brand's and reputation and creates negative buzz. So, kung wala jud nimo na perform og maayo ang imong test marketing sa market, luoy kaayo imong ma-damage ang imong reputation kay tungod kay wala man nimo gitarong or wala nimo perform og maayo ang imong test market sa imong sa product nimo. Then kanang kuan pod inaccurate result. If the test maker is not representative of the wider market or if the test is not conducted properly, it can lead to inaccurate result and poor decision making. So kung ang test market ko no is dili kuno representative of a wider market or kanang kuan ko na not conducted, wala gihimo og maayo, so madaot jud ang imuhang kanang result inaccurate result jud na, then kanang madamage po ang imuhang then ang imuhang kanang decision making hinay kaayo, poor kaayo imong decision making tungod sa kanang wa na mao pag-conduct properly nimo ang imuhang test market. Makadaot jud ni siya og dili pud nimo kanang kuan ba kanang tarungon ang imuhang pag-conduct og test marketing. Then there are 5 in conducting test marketing. First is select the right market. So you may select the right market. Choose a test market that is representative for your target audience and provide reliable insights for the wider market. So ayaw po nang kuan oy kinamagoy mga tao nga kanang ikuan ba kung nila mi mo kanang mga kangita po ka og kanang mas kuan mo ba kanang mas friendly mo nga kanang limited ra ang imong hatagan og kanang mga test market kay dili pa man nimo i-wide kay wide nimo magkuba imo reputation kay na kuan naman sa tanan na tilawan naman sa tanan. Then develop of test plan. Second ni sa conduct test marketing ha at develop a test plan. So ka-select na ka og right market nimo, maka-develop na ka og a test plan nga imong himuon. Mag-outline kag mga objectives, metrics and data collection method for the test. Next is launch the test. Mo-launch na implement the test marketing campaign in the selected market nga imong gikuan. Then tracking skills, customer feedback and other relevant data. So mag-launch na ka og test into a limited lang area. Then analyze result. Tungod kay nag-conduct na ka og mga limited data or limited test marketing campaign the selected market, you can evaluate or analyze the result. Evaluate the data collected and identify areas for improvement or adjust to the product or marketing strategy. The next is or last is refine and launch. Kay na-analyze naman nimo ang result, na-evaluate naman nimo ang result, you can launch it in the wider market. Make necessary changes based on the test result and launch the product or campaign to the wider market with confidence. Tungod kay na maayo naman ang imong test marketing, nag-conduct na kag select the right market, develop a test plan, launch the test, analyze the result, nag-refine and launch na ka, successful na imong test market. Kay Kay gi-follow man nimo ang process. Next is in conclusion, test marketing is a valuable tool for businesses to mitigate risk, gather customer feedback, and validate product potential before a full-scale launch. By carefully planning and executing test marketing campaigns, companies can increase their chances of success and bring products to market that meet customers' needs and drive business growth. So by the help of test marketing, you can have a successful, increase the chances of successful, and bring product to market to meet customer needs and drive business growth. So, if ma-follow na nimo tanan nga mga new product planning process, you can have a successful business. So, kinahanglan jud nimo mga ma-add nimo ang kani mga process kay para napo kay mga kaning good kay gihatag ni mga idea kung magama og business. So this is important, very important if you will make a business. So that's all about my topic. So thank you.